Yeah. Yeah. Save our youth. It's your boy Jay Hud. Another Save Our Youth. Ain't nobody come in the room, so I'm just here. Still only 12 minutes. Nobody been up here. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. What's up? What's up, Rashawn, man? What's going on? I was so busy looking at this phone, I ain't even see you said what's up, man. I'm sorry, man. What's going on? What's up with you, man? I was just sitting up here waiting for somebody to log in. It's like I come up here, I do lives, nobody tune in. I don't know what they think. I'm corny. What they think I'm a herb or a offy ass nigga or a fucking I don't know what's going on. You cooling? That's good, man. Me too. I just got off work, man. Got a couple hours this week. Not much, but I got a few. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna get up here and talk about some stuff, man. But I sitting back thinking, I was like, nobody don't never view and comment on what I be saying. Like what's the stuff am I saying? Is it corny? God, like what y'all want me to talk about? People I don't know? When we talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce, people I don't know. I can comment on their page all day. They'll never comment on me. Nothing I say. They'll never respond back to nothing I say. But I spend my whole day watching their pages and commenting on their stuff. Like, I want to deal with people that deal with me. Like, I don't want to be a what do you call it? A fan or a groupie. I ain't none of that. Because my younger years, I used to be up top in New York. You see a lot of people that are on the TV screen or a lot of people that are rich from the music, whatever. So it's like, it don't shock you. Like, plus they're only people. They're people that's just making money, more money than the average person. Like they're not, I don't know, because sometimes people see people that's on TV or people that sing and make music, and they start crying and breaking down and screaming and go like, what is that? What is that? That's crazy. But it is what it is, man. All I know is I'm doing what I got to do, bro. And what I help these communities out, man, where I live at, because I can't do nothing for people in Hollywood because I ain't got no money. And people don't want to hear me because just like I said, evil money, that's what's going on in the world. People and money is not evil. It's the people that do the wrong thing for the money. So the money made you commit some evil acts to get the money. So the money was the root to your evilness. If you robbed the bank and you got caught, that evil act that you're gonna have to pay for, and the money was the cause of that. You ran up in the bank because you needed money and you didn't feel like you could ask somebody in your family, or you didn't feel like you can get a loan, which was probably true. You probably couldn't. Nobody in your family probably had it. So you went to your next best idea. Let's run up in a bank and take this. But you didn't think it all the way through. I wanted to do bank robbers think about saying, okay, there's a chance that I could get caught and go to jail and get 10 years or 20 years. It depends on, I guess they do think it out. That's why a lot of dudes do it with the note and not with the gun. I don't know. I know if I'm going to get a charge, I might as well just get the biggest charge I could get and just go on there. What, a note? Really? Because I know that's the law where they have to give it up and it saves their life or whatever. But still, man, come on. A note. But it works for a lot of people. And with the COVID going on, everybody had their faces covered, so you didn't look suspicious going into a bank if you got your stuff covered up. Rashawn, where you been at? Or where I've been at? I'm talking about where you've been at. I've been around, but, I get discouraged sometimes, man, when people don't tune in, bro. It's just me. It's something I got to get past, I guess. Because I'd be like, oh, they can't tune in and just listen to what I'm saying for a minute. Like, come on now. I'm not that. Am I that corny? I mean, I feel like I'm not no corny brother. I'm an older brother. I ain't no young kid, but I feel like when I be conversating, I be talking about real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to help my community out. I'm not talking about nobody that live in a rich area, nobody that might be financially set, nobody that might have a master's degree and working good jobs. I'm talking about inner city people that ain't got shit. That's the people I care about helping. People in my environment. The guy that walks up and down past my house with nowhere to go, asking for 50 cents or a cigarette all day. Them type of people. Who's here to help them? Nobody. Who's here to help the guy that's on your street that's asking for 50 cents so they might can get a drink or ask you for $1 to get something to eat or buy him something to eat? Like, who's helping these people out? And a lot of people say they did it to themselves. That's what they get. No, it's not always like that. You don't know somebody's circumstance until you stand around and be able to ask them for a minute instead of guessing what happened to them. Because a lot of people are homeless for no fault of their own. Even before the COVID came around, some companies go belly up, and the people that was working, they end up losing everything, and they're in an environment and they don't got nowhere to live. They don't have no family. So what do they do next? They roam around the streets with nothing, and they learn how to live with the other homeless people. And then some people get used to it, and they say, you know what? This is easier than living with bills and paying mortgages and paying all kind of rent and car notes and car insurance. They'd rather live simple like that. Some people, not all, but some people, some homeless people say they'd rather live that way than to have to be dependent on by other people to live. And, you know, you controlling a whole company, paying bills, you got your family you got to take care of. And some people say that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own, man. I know for me, I want to work a job. I don't want to be in the streets forever. Like, you know, when I was young, I was in the streets and I hustled and I didn't regret it, because when I make a decision to do something, that's the decision I made. I don't care who liked it, who didn't like it. You know, I was ignorant. I was ignorant back then when I was young. I didn't want to hear nothing. All I wanted to hear is we going up top to re-up. We coming back. We knocking it down, chopping it up. I'm coming down the block. I'm hustling till I got all my bread. Skiing what I got, then I'm going to do it again. And that's all I cared about for many years. You know why? Because I was angry. And I was angry because I went to jail for armed robbery that I committed. But I act like it was the state's fault. You know why? Because I fell into that shit, listening to everybody else, blame the system for what they did. And I sat in there, I became a part of that. That was my first bid. I was a young kid, 16, grade, turned 17, 12-year bid for armed robbery. So I'm listening to it, I'm soaking it all up. So I'm saying, yeah, that's right. It's society's fault. We was broke, messed up. They made me go in there and rob the store. And I believed that for years. And that was my excuse to continue doing the things that I was doing until after about the 10th bid, not 10th bid, I'm just exaggerating. Because I did altogether 5 bids, but they were altogether, they average, it was 25 years of my life, 24 years of my life in prison. But when my daughter got killed in 2016 with the other girl playing with the gun, shot my daughter in the face. She was only 16 years old. She would have been 26 now. When that happened, man, I had to sit down and think, man. You know, like, they kept my daughter in this house for over 12, 13 hours, man. Wouldn't let nobody in. And so I was sitting out there and I was asking myself, what has the streets done for me lately? Period. And I couldn't come up with an answer that was positive. Even if I would have said all the money I counted and had, that still didn't make me feel better, because I didn't have most of the money that I made. You know, because see, back then, when you're hustling, you are stacking, you are saving money, but everybody think you got more than you really got. I know in the game I was in, you might have a lot, but people got you. You might be here, people will put you way up here. And that's just because they talking and don't know what they're talking about. They ain't never count a dime you have, but they're gonna tell people you got to be sitting on 500,000, half a mil, whatever. They swear they know, but people never know. But they always put you farther than you are. And so I had to live up to that. And that's hard to do sometimes. You got to live up to what people expect you to have. And when she passed, man, I said the streets gave me a drug addiction that I had to fight for years, that I still continue to fight. 25 years of my life incarcerated. My health is not good because of street life, high stressful life, living in the inner cities, growing up in our culture. You know, stress was a big part of our lifestyle because of the way we live. So our health, the streets took my health. And what else? They took my daughter, my youngest daughter, broke the relationship with my oldest son. He's 30-something years old. He was born in 1984, man. So he's what, 37 years old? You know, and we don't have a good relationship because he blamed me for not being in his life as much as I could have because me and his mother wasn't together anymore. So for years, he thought I just walked out on him. He didn't know the whole story. Like, he didn't understand the part about me being incarcerated and his mother's going around messing with other guys because I was in jail. I don't blame her. And she didn't do nothing wrong. So don't ever think that. She didn't do nothing wrong. Killer Kev. Killer Kev, my boy. What's up, Killer Kev? Y'all want to come up Brooklyn, man? What's up, man? Let me know what's going on, man. Pink Sugar. Pink Sugar Shub. Yo, Kev, what up, man? I want to come check you, man, when you got some free time, man. Don't worry, I'll be fresh. Make sure I got a New York joint on. I wear some Brooklyn Net joints. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when my daughter got killed, I just said to myself, man, like, what has the streets done for me lately? And I had to answer it. I had to answer it. Okay, y'all. My two favorite people, Killer Kev and Pink Sugar. I just got off work and look, surprise of the day. All right, salute y'all. I ain't mad at y'all, man. You know, Kev, you gotta give me some kind of link so I can link up with you, bro. Anytime I get ready, you know, I don't care if it's a burner joint or it's just an email, but when I'm in Brooklyn, I want to let you know I'm there. But I'll let you know way before I come down, so I won't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So when I answered that question, I felt like a real asshole. I said, the streets ain't do nothing for me, but chop me down, took my daughter, drug addiction, selling drugs and hurting my own people, my health, incarceration. I already said my daughter, right? So I said, you know what? Why be a dummy and keep being a slave to the streets when it has done all this negative stuff to me? Okay, good. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I really do, bro. Yeah, man. So when I seen all them negative answers I got when I asked what the streets had did for me, man, I felt stupid. I was like, man, I'm a dummy. Like, I'm staying loyal to something that don't give a damn about one iota. These streets gonna be out here when I'm dead and gone, and they was here before I was here. So I'm not gonna be a part of the destruction no more. I'm trying to elevate my life into some positive things, meet new people, try to be around people that's doing some positive things. And if I fail, and I fail, because don't think for 1 minute that I'm perfect. I make a lot of dumbass mistakes, and I'm gonna tell you the truth on that. Sometimes I still think stupid. Sometimes I still think I could do the stuff I did 20 years ago. And I sit back in my head and say, you know what I'm saying? Like, one time I was out on the block, you know, most of the young generation, they respect me. Like, they know me. They all call me Unc. You know, in this town, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of young people. They all respect me, look up to me. I don't have no problems with a lot of kids out here, but I remember one day, it's this one young dude out there. He was talking kind of fancy out his mouth. And I was like, I hope I don't got to put this young nigga in this place. Oh, Rashawn said he from Jersey, Killer Kev. Oh, Jersey is the Jersey. I want to go down Jersey too. I'm gonna have to. And Kev, Killer Kev, I don't want to hear them niggas talking about all Pito because they got a nickname, but I ain't gonna tell you my nickname on camera or nothing. But they got, they're gonna say, oh, nigga, you checking in when you go to New York? Yep, I'm checking in. Don't mean I'm soft, don't mean I'm a sucker, but I'm smart. When you go somewhere and you really don't know where you might step into some bullshit, you gotta go with somebody that know where the hell they going and where they and know the area. I'm not no fool. Picture me going down Brooklyn and hang around. Even when I lived down there, I went to Brooklyn a few times to the hospital, Caledonian Hospital in Brooklyn. This girl I used to know that was from Flatbush. She was in the hospital over there. You know what I'm talking about, Kev? Caledonian Hospital or something in Brooklyn. Oh, Pink is from what, Pink? I thought Pink, but you down south though, right, Pink? You from Jersey too? I knew you had that Jersey swag, that tri-state area swag, Swiss swag. I really was worrying about Kev too. I ain't gonna lie. I was really worrying about if he was all right too. I don't even know you personally. It's just some people you just think you'd be like, I wonder if Kev all right. But the brother is doing good. And that's good. Kev be having me rolling sometime too. I just sit back one night I sat back and listened to all Kev videos just all night one night, just listening to it until I went to sleep. That was nice. Yeah, man. But so that's why I said, the money is not the root to evil, but it can be if you become a slave to it, if you let it master you. And that's what a lot of people do. Some people get so much money, they start thinking they can argue with people that's in authority. They think the rules don't apply to them. That money would tear you up, man. That money will have you thinking you Scarface. Into the feds, knock your whole head off and let you know, listen, bro, ain't nobody too big for jail. If they can lock up Bill Cosby, they can lock up anybody. R. Kelly been stuck, and they said he ain't got no money though. Ain't no way I'm believing R. Kelly broke, y'all. But the feds ain't giving him no bond. I don't care how much money he got. They do not play. The feds is a whole different ball game. The feds is a whole different ball game. They don't care who you are. If they want you, you ain't getting out. That's why I tell these young kids, listen. We already know the money got you doing things you shouldn't be doing. So the money is becoming a root to all your problems because you're chasing it and you'll do anything to get it and you don't care unless you just don't think about the consequences. Oh, yeah, I seen him, Pink. I seen him singing Brian McKnight on your channel. I was cracking up. I said, Kev is crazy as ever. Then after that, he just want to tune out. For real. But hey, Rashawn, I know you don't want to tell what part of Jersey you from, put everybody in your business, But I never been to Jersey, bro. Ain't that crazy? Been to New York a million. Yeah, I've been to Jersey one time to some big ass projects. I don't even know the name of them. Like up that way, it's projects everywhere. You come down this way, Connecticut, ain't no projects. They took all the projects and knocked them down. They weren't even, you don't basically call them projects anyway. It was only the biggest projects we had in here had 6 buildings. And it went to the 8th floor. Each building went to the 8th floor. No, the 10th, 12th floor. That's it. And they tore them down. They had low-rise projects, but they tore them down too. So they want to make it look better. But they really knocked them down, and you know what they're doing. They gentrification everywhere. So rent's about to go up. You ain't gonna be able to live nowhere. Everybody that's poor in the inner city everybody gonna live on one street. That's how they trying to make it so we all can live on one street. All the poor people on one street. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, I just continue to try to educate myself and stay tuned while they blinded people and rocking people to sleep with that $1,400, because that's all people seem to be caring about. Sometimes I get frustrated when I hear it so much. You get your check yet? Oh, I ain't get mine yet. Such and such got his. They ain't get theirs. You check the mailbox? Did you call this? Damn, did you watch the news this morning? They could have said, don't go downtown. You're going to die if you go downtown. You know how many people that die? Because they ain't paying attention. $1,400, it's a little money to ease a little pain from like a rent or something. But what you going to do after that? After that money's gone, what you going to do for the next month, in the month after that? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a crazy game out here, and the government is playing it, and they play it to the fullest, and they good at it. And if you don't wake up and stop thinking $1,400 is going to solve your damn problems, there's something wrong with you. For real. And that's crazy. Sometimes on Facebook, dude, y'all got to see if the person that's following you really your friends, because some of these people be taking pictures and acting like they really the person and they don't be the person. So I'm doing my Facebook over. Like, if you ain't really my friend, like if I ain't talking to you, I'm deleting it and I'm blocking it. Somebody had my picture and my name. It was email talking to somebody, and they got in touch with me. Oh, Newark, huh? Yeah. Okay. So I got me some peoples in Newark. I got me some peoples in Brooklyn, and I got me some people in Charlotte. Let's roll, J Hud. You connected live. You ain't playing. You're gonna be international. I got my boy Step One in Philly. Shoot, what? I'm rocking right now. Kidding me? I'm rocking right now. And I ain't no little nigga. I'm like 6'3". Weigh like 240, and I could go and walk anywhere and feel safe. Like, even if I lose, I'ma still feel safe, because you know why? Because I fought the fight, and I ain't just sit there let a dude pound me out or dudes pound me out without fighting back. But I'm at that age where I get along with people, man. Wherever I go, man, I got that character. Like, he's a cool dude, man. Plus, I'm older, so I don't got to worry about the young generation jumping on the old school. Because you know what I tell them? Listen here, man. You mess with me, you going to jail. I'm a senior citizen. You know how much time they get for hitting a senior citizen? You better step off. Pink, you're in Raleigh. Okay. Raleigh. My mother's sisters live in somewhere in Raleigh, but I don't know them though. But I would love to go meet them and go down there, have a trip down there. Let's see, that's that stuff when my past, was getting in the way of me doing normal stuff, because when you in the streets hustling and running around, you ain't got time to be going nowhere unless it's about some money or something, I mean, I have took a couple cruises and stuff. One of my weddings, honeymoon. I said one of my weddings, like that's cool. I've been married twice. My first one was a cheat. She cheated on me and thought I didn't know. You can always tell, unless how you gonna be laying with somebody every day in the bed for years and don't know when they messing around or cheating on you? You got to be real numb to the world not to know, because they start doing different stuff. She was so stupid. And I don't mean to call females stupid enough, but she was stupid because she cheated on her husband, and that's dumb. Because this is what she did. She was prepping me for about a month. And what happened was I used to go, I was still in Gateway. I didn't even have my first degree yet. I had gave up the streets. I gave away the phones, everything, connects, everything. Like, just said, I'm done. Start going to church on Sundays. She was going with me. We was going way to Meriden in another city to church, driving, out of town, because I don't know if she didn't feel comfortable in town. No, her cousin was a member of that church, and she said it was nice, so we went, and I liked it, so we went every Sunday and on Thursdays, whatever. And I was in Gateway, so every Friday I had a class late, a 10 o'clock class, no, 8 o'clock class, and the class wasn't over until 10:30 every Friday night. Then I had to be back Saturday morning for the 8:30 class. I had an 8:30 class, so I would go home, Get off 10:30. Time I drive home, it'd be like 11. Time I take a shower and eat, it's like 12. So she used to always get up out the bed when I come home, act like she don't want to disturb me. Oh, I know I don't want to disturb you. You just came home, took a shower, ate. I know you want to go to sleep. I'm gonna sit here for a while. All the time she used to be in there on the phone. And I used to act like I'm asleep sometime. And she used to act, and she used to say, she used to peek in the room. And she used to call my name, babe, you sleep? And I ain't used to say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I just act like I'm asleep. So when she'd go out, drive to the store, stay going for about 20 minutes now. Then she'll drive back. She'll park outside for a little while. She'll see if the light or anything going, see if it moved. Nothing moved. She'll sneak back in the house, peek in. Babe, you sleep? And then I go, no, what's up? Then she said, no. And I just want to see was you sleep. And then she was like, how long you been out? I was like, I just woke up. I heard you walking in. What's up? She said, nothing, just coming from in the kitchen. So she was like, she thought it worked. She said, yeah, I can get him because he'd be asleep. He didn't even wake up. I left and came back. So she must have did that for about 2 or 3 times. So the 4th time she did it, she did everything the same. This time, though, she had took some clothes out, rolled them up, I guess, took them, put them in the kitchen. Then she came back, came in the room, see if I was still laying like I was asleep, acting like I was asleep. She left out again. She went in the room, the bathroom, took a shower, changed clothes. No, she ain't changed clothes. She kept her pajamas on, but she peeked in the room again. So when she peeked in the room, I didn't say nothing. So boom, she left. She went out the back door. I still ain't say nothing. I was looking peeking out the window, the side window up top though. So because she gonna be looking for the windows in the room to be moving. But I looked, it was a foyer and it's a window. So I stood up there and I was looking out from the side so I could see everything down on her, looking right down on her. The bitch was in the car. No, I'm gonna take that back. No bitch. I'm not calling females no out of their names like that. I call her stupid and dumb, but no bees. Forgive me. But the girl was in the car changing her pajamas to her clothes. You don't know how mad I was, but it wasn't nothing I could do right now because she didn't do nothing wrong yet. Now, when she got to her first destination, when I bought our 2 phones, I had the app. You can get the app where you can track both your phones in case something happened and it was on one contract. So I can track both phones on my phone. That's how I had it. So when she left, I looked at my phone, went to the Google app and looking to see, you know what I'm saying, my phone with location, boom, and it said such and such street. So I said, I really don't know where that's at. And then boom, she stayed there about 20 minutes. I guess that's where she met the nigga at or went where he was at. Next thing I know, boom, the address said the hotel. So I didn't say nothing. I ain't call her, nothing. I waited about 2 hours. So I called. She left like 1. When I called her, I said, just make sure you have my damn car back here for it's time for me to go to work. And then I said, I hope that shit was worth it. And I hung the phone up on her. Now, to owe her, now I know my wife. Now, if she ain't do nothing wrong, she would have been cussing, screaming, loud. Nothing. She ain't called back, nothing. She just finally popped in. I just looked at her. I was like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I said, that's on you. Whatever you did, I said, I hope that shit was worth it. But I said, I hope that deed was worth it. And she was like, what you talking about? What you talking about? And I was like, why are you whispering? Ain't nobody here but me and you. What you whispering for? You don't usually be whispering. You usually scream and yell. I don't know what you talking about. I said, bitch, I know where you was at. I showed her the phone. I said, look, first address was here. Second address was here. The second address, you stayed there for about an hour. Then you bring your little dirty, nasty butt home and think you're going to lay in the bed with me after. I said, you got a lot of damn nerve with you. All my stuff I packed all my stuff. I had it in the hallway by the foyer where it sat. And I said, she was like, I don't want to get a divorce. I want to talk about it. I said, oh, was you trying to talk about it when you had homeboy up in you? Like, you ain't want to talk about nothing then, huh? So I was like, I don't want to hear that. And then she was like, please, you act like you ain't love me no more. You wasn't touching me no more. You was always tired. I'm going to school. I left the streets alone. I'm tired. I'm in my 50. I'm like 50 years old at the time. 40 something, 48, 40, something like that. But I'm in my late 40s. Like I go to school full time, classes a day, 5 days a week. And then I'm trying to work and support instead of being in the streets. And you don't understand that. You ain't happy. We going to church all the time. And you use the excuse that because you think I'm not interested in you no more because I come home and go to sleep after I take a shower, like I don't cuddle or hug you. Listen, man, I be tired. I don't sitting there trying to remember how to do calculus and all that math. And you think I'm gonna come home and be in a lovey-dovey mood? My damn brain hurting. Shoot, man. I ain't never did none of that math before or writing and got to get the paragraph right. You know how hard a math professor, a writing professor is? You give them your damn paper back, it look like a fucking crime scene when they give it back to you. You be like, what the hell happened? You swear to God you did good. You get your joint back, you be having all kind of marks on that. You be like, damn. But yeah, man. And so I figured she just was still in love with the street guy and not the guy that didn't want the streets anymore. So me and her end up, so this is how it happened. So that night I slept in her son's room in the back. He older, corny dude that just don't want to do nothing in life. So he barely there. So I slept back there that night. So she come in the room in the morning, I guess, before she got to go somewhere. So she was like, when I get back, we're going to try to find a therapist so we can go see a marriage counselor. I said, all right, I'll be here. As soon as she left out the door, I jumped up, took a shower, threw everything I could fit in my car, and I took off. I had to leave some stuff because, I had got the apartment for her. When I met her, she was living somewhere else. And I said, nah, we can't be here. Not me. I can't be there. So we moved to a nice apartment, bought all new furniture, everything. Like really helped the chick out because I loved her and that was my wife. And that's how she repaid me, by letting another dude slide up in her while I was home sleep, having to go to school in the morning. So I was like, how you had to be messing with this dude. And then when your spouse is messing around, whoever it is, man or woman, why do you waste time asking questions? How long you been messing with him? How many times did you do it? Them are questions that you just, why? Or, one time is too many. Then some dudes want to torture themselves. Well, how many times did you have sex with him? What you want them to say, 80 times so you can get pissed off? Ghetto Gornet, what's happening, man? Yeah, she was for the streets, and that's what happened, and that's why I cut her off. I can't be with somebody who cheat on me after, because it's always going to be in my brain, like me picturing another guy on them or them straddling another guy. Like I wouldn't be able to get that image out of my head, and I just don't know. I just think that. And if anybody listening and they want to comment on this, I just like, what do you think? Do you think men or women can really forgive and not picture that image in their mind all the time? Like the people that forgive their spouses, do you think they think about that at all, or do they just let it go? Because that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, would I be able to let this go after some time, or will I always have it in the back of my mind? That's the thing that I worry about. But that's why I didn't stay, because I be thinking like this: if I stay, she gonna think like, well, if I do it again, he ain't going nowhere. And that's a problem I see with that. Like, don't think that I'm gonna be here and you think you could just walk over me and do what you want, because that's not happening. I'm not here to control anybody, but in this relationship, it's supposed to be a 50-50 thing if it's that way. But if I'm the sole supporter at this time, well, I don't mind, because she's my wife and I'm supposed to love you. But if you're not showing me that you love me back, then this ain't working. So that's how that happened. And, this is my second time being married. I'm with my wife now. And It hasn't been good. Like me and her has been good with our relationship. It's been beautiful. But I don't know. I can't. My wife, I love her. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful person. Give you the shirt off her back. That's the kind of person she is. But she just learned the game late, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And I guess she just wasn't finished with the streets yet. When I started talking to her, when she was good, everything was great. But I guess somewhere along the line, she fell back into her old ways, and she had to get on a program to, correct it, which was a good thing. So I supported that. But the only mistake she made was leaving her medication out and not locking it. You know what I'm saying? And her daughter not. I know, that's what I said, Reginald. Salute to you, man. Ghetto Gourmet, Reginald, Pink Sugar, Killer Kev, Roshan, man, I respect all you people for coming in and commenting, man. All you brothers and sisters, man, I appreciate y'all. For real. And what was I getting ready to say now? I forgot. Because yeah, she played me, man. She really played me, and I left the next day, and I didn't look back. I ain't talked to her since. No, I'm lying. I seen her one day, and she pulled up on me, like pulled right where I was at, rolled the window down. I just looked at her like, what do we got to say? You blew a thing that was really working for us. Like, we were on our way to bigger and better things. Like, and you couldn't see past some sex, like a feeling. I hadn't touched her because things wasn't going right. And like I try to explain to my wife, like, if things aren't going right with us, we're not having mad sex. Even if you mad and you still have sex, I can't do that, really. I can't have mad sex. Some people say they like it, it's them, but I can't do it. I got to be happy, man. I can't be mad and think that we're going to be lovey-dovey and kissing and all that. My wife, she likes to cuddle a lot, and I don't sometimes, and she gets offended. She's like super sensitive. For real. The other day, she called home, so I told her, I said, listen, call at night. Because in the daytime, sometimes I'll be at work. If they call me in to get a couple extra days, I might go to work. So I said, just to be safe, I'm home, and I'm not busy, and I can talk. Call me at night. So she calls in the daytime. So the first thing I say when she called is, dog, this don't look like nighttime. I thought we agreed to call at nighttime. She got quiet. So I said, oh, here we go. She's still on the kitty stuff. I was like, listen, Sherelle, you 50-something years old. You got mad because I said this ain't nighttime. Did we agree to call at night? Like, now, is that something she should have got upset about? Because I totally don't think so. And I totally let her have it. So was I wrong? I don't think I was wrong. I think me making that statement was just conversation. It wasn't nothing that you should have got mad about and was ready to stop talking for 5 minutes. And then when the first thing you say is, oh, why you going off on me? Oh, why you hurting my feelings like that? What did I do to hurt your feelings? Because I said, I thought we agreed to call that, you was going to call that tonight. How did that hurt your feelings? And I don't understand that. So I don't know, man. So I just let her have it. And I just hung up after that and gave her 2 or 3 days, and she called back and act like nothing ever happened. And I had to explain to her. That's the attitude you should have had when I made the comment. It shouldn't have been nothing that even made you mad, because that wasn't my intentions. And, I was glad a few people stopped through for a little while, man. I ain't lying, man. It made my day. I thought New York was off tonight, but I think we played tonight too. I think Rashawn. I think Killer Kev. I think Pink Sugar. I think let me see. I think Ghetto Gourmet presents Culinary Arts. Oh, I got to go to your channel, man, because I'm greedy. Ghetto Gourmet presents Culinary High. You got a food channel too? I'm sure about to go check yours out. Unless you talk about serving up plates of people, like Kev be saying, they food. We got some food for y'all. Yeah, man. So, I'm trying to build my channel up, man. And I just want the young kids to know, don't let money be the root to your evilness. You know how people say money is the root to all evil? That's not true. That's not a true statement. Money can be the root to all evil if you allow it to. If you allow money to control you, you will have problems all your life because you'll chase it even when it's not there. You know what I'm saying? And that can be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Chasing money is not a good thing unless you chase it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Through school, education, experience, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let money control you because you can't take it with you when we pass away. You know what I'm saying? Live life and be happy. You know what people take from you when you leave here? All your memories, the good memories, the family time. That's what you want to do. You want to spend time with your family and get the memories that you could never get rid of. You can never take them away. If you and your granddaughter if me and my granddaughter have a nice conversation and we laughing and cracking up, that's something that she'll remember forever. And that's where I'm at in life today. That's where I'm at in life today. I'm at the point where I'm here for my daughter, my granddaughter, my mother, my Faye, my other mother, you know what I'm saying? My mother-in-law, Evelyn, people like that might need me for stuff or just might want to talk or just might want me to visit them. Like, that's what I'm doing now, going to work and spending time with my loved ones while they're still here. So I don't have to say, man, I should have spent time with my mom while she was still here. You know what I'm saying? My father passed away last year and I didn't spend a lot of time with him. You know what I'm saying? But I use excuses. He's angry all the time or he's drunk all the time or he wants to talk junk or kick me out. But that was his addiction. And I put up with it a lot. I used to go take him a few places here and there, but I wasn't there for him like I could have been. You know what I'm saying? Because when him and my mother separated, he was a no-show for most of our lives. And, but my two brothers hated him for it. They said, but I didn't hate my father for that. I used to go find my father. I was different than my two brothers all the time. Like my mother, I was kind of close with my mother, you know what I'm saying? As the middle child, though, you figure the first or the last born would be closest, but they were too in tune to the streets. I was in tune to the streets too, but I just had a different kind of heart. I wasn't the type that want to get into stuff. My two brothers, they were angry. They would fight all the time. People are like, your brothers, man, I'm good. But I could talk to you because I was different. I wasn't looking for trouble. I mean, if it came my way, I could handle myself. Trust me. Don't think for 1 second now that I can't knock a nigga out if I have to. Now, don't play with me. But I don't live like that. I only use force if I have to. See, I learned a long time ago that violence don't prove nothing. Not one thing. And who do you impress when you beat somebody up? Who? Not a civilized thinker. Because a civilized thinker is going to say, just because he can beat this whole block don't mean nothing. It doesn't gain him anything unless he was trying to get a job wrestling or boxing. And if he want to do that, he got to go to training, because if he get in the ring and without no endurance, somebody gonna knock you out as soon as you get tired. So everything takes practice. You know what I'm saying? Some people accept anything and get played for 20. Oh yeah, that was Reginald when he said that. Yeah. Reginald Browns, I respected you for coming out too, my brother. For real, man. I appreciate you guys. Even if you checked in and left, I hope you all subscribed. You all left a comment, so I'm happy with that. And I got to go through and see who got a channel. I'm already a part of Pink's channel. I'm already a part of Killer Kev's. Culinary Arts, I got to go to your channel and let me write it down so I can know who we got there. I must have busted the ink pen somewhere. Let me see. Ghetto. That's how I get down, man. I don't play no game. If you come see me, I'm going to come see you. And subscribe to your channel. want to start going. I want to start going live with somebody else come on the panel with me, though. I don't want to be just up there by myself. I'll start putting the link up, man. Somebody else gonna come up there. I'm already signed on. You don't really got no page, but I still subscribe to your channel. You just, Pink, I got you already. Got Killer Kev already. Come on, man. What's going on? Man, it's so hot in here. Who else I'm missing? I got the dude Gourmet, but it was one more dude. Rashawn, Pink, Ghetto Gourmet. Oh, that's it. And Reginald Brown. I got him. Reginald Brown, Ghetto Gourmet, and it was one more dude. Ghetto Gourmet. I got Rashawn. Let's see. That's it. Just them two right there. Yeah, okay. Ah, man. Step away, get a thing real quick. Working in here, but it's not working out there. Okay. Let me see something. Yeah, come here. Yeah, but it ain't working here. That's the whole fucking thing, man. Works on one side of the house, man. What are you talking about? Been up high forever, bro. That's not fit, bro. You got that shit rigged. Fuck. Works on one side of the house, bro. I don't gotta keep mine together, man. Damn. Yeah, save our youth, bro. Save our youth. That's what it's called. Yep. Woo. Okay. Gotta lose some weight, bro. Gotta lose some weight. Yeah, man, because that money, man, that can be a problem for some people because they go all out, bro. They don't care. I got a couple friends that I try to talk out of this game, man, but they not listening. They're not listening at all. So, to each his own, bro. To each his own. All I can do is do what I got to do. I can't tell nobody else what they need to do, what they shouldn't do. None of that. Like, all you can do is pray for them and say, I hope this brother or sister do what they got to do to get themselves together. That's all we can do. We can't make nobody do anything. So that's why I just feel like if I just continue to do what I need to do, And besides being up here just talking about what we need to do, I can start putting my thing into action, which I've already done. Like I started putting my plan into action. People might not be able to see the progress that's happening, but I see it. I see it because I've been talking about it for about a year now. About a year. You know, I had to start over with my year as far as my analytics and stuff, but I don't mind. I had to start over with the 4,000 view hours, but I don't mind starting over because I'm gonna be up here regardless I get 4,000 view hours or not. Because I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be having some kind of income myself that's gonna support the channel. Yeah, because I'm gonna support my channel too. I'm putting money up too. You know, the little bit that I can donate to myself, you know, because they say you always got to pay yourself. You always got to put money up for yourself. When you get a paycheck and you go to pay everybody else, you're supposed to pay yourself too. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you save money. You have to save money these days. If you have it to save it. I don't care if it's $5. If it's $5 you don't have to use, put it up, save it. You know, that's $5 more than you had yesterday. You know, and that's what it's about for me. I don't care if I don't make a lot of money. I don't care if my bills are paid and I got extra money. Well, ain't no such thing as extra money, but you know what I mean. If I got money and I don't have to do nothing with it, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to save it. Because you need money, and these days you're going to need credit. So make sure you guys, you young people, don't start applying for all these credit cards and stuff, because when you do, what happens is it goes on your credit report. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know that. When you fill out for different credit cards, it goes on your report. You know, and your light bill, your gas bill, you know, all that stuff counts. Who is this, Debo, talking? Are you in Stuttering John's house? What you talking about, Debo? What do you mean, am I in Stuttering house? What's that? A joke or something? You ain't got nothing else better to say? Wow. Debo said, "Are you in Stuttering John's house?" What's that? A joke, nigga? Grow your dumb ass up, man. Or go to another page. I ain't gonna block you or none of that dumb shit. I don't do none of that. But just, you know, grow up, bro. We ain't up here for the nonsense. Yeah, bro, this background is everywhere, bro. This background's everywhere. All you got to do is download it or whatever and put it on your screen. You want to know how to do it? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And this is not Stuttering John's house. This might be my house. You want to come over? I'll show you how to get here. You know? Yeah, man. So, you know, my thing. Yo, Debo, how old are you, bro? If you don't mind me asking. My cousin. Did people get their COVID shots yet? Oh man, Debo, you still there? Or you bounced? You bounced to Stuttering John's house. I think it said he was Stuttering John's house. Listen, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Terrible. Nicovelli. My boy Nicovelli, man. He on the nonsense, man. That's my boy, but he don't even be responding to my stuff, man. I don't like that. British Walkers. I gotta get me a pair of old school British Walkers. My boy got some on. They look good. Shout out to my boy. Look, my cousin Chris Hudson. He don't come up here no more because I made a comment to him. Some people can't take when you tell them something respectfully. They still get an attitude. He used to come up there no matter when I come on. He used to come on my channel and say stuff. But now since I told him, look, bro, don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown man. I know what I'm doing. Ever since I told him that, he don't come on my channel no more. So that's what I mean about family, man. They phony, man. Phony baloney. I said that to you. That shouldn't have been nothing that made you mad, bro. That should have been something you said, oh, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because you telling me what I should do when I come on these channels. Like, this is my channel. Like, I know what I'm doing. When I come up there and I show some content up there, I know what I just showed. You showed me taking a total of some weed and passing it to the niggas on the block. Okay. That don't mean I sat there and smoked the whole J on Facebook or YouTube or nothing. I took a total and passed it on. And I got a weed card, but I don't use it because I don't need it. But I'm just letting you know, before you say something, find out first. You should have asked me, was I doing that or was I doing it? Like, I would have let you know. I know what I be doing, and weed ain't never hurt nobody, bro. People that smoke weed, that's the problem. Everybody try to make everything seem like it's so bad and it's so wrong. I'm not here to challenge nobody on what they do. Everybody's grown and know what they do. When you come up here and you put stuff up here, you know what you're doing. I don't have to say, yo, you shouldn't do that. Who am I to tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do? You know, weed about to be legal everywhere. I'm gonna invest my money into it because they show making a lot of it. Y'all ain't see the real Ricky Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross video when he tell you how he invested his money in the weed dispensary, or I mean the weed growing thing. Like, he said his first check was like 50,000 or something, and he showed the check. Like, that's the type of stuff I want to be doing, bro. Shoot, man. Money is money, man. Oh, my girl Danielle. All my UConn friends, all my Gateway graduate friends are texting me. They was texting me, email, talking to me on Facebook. That's good. I haven't heard from them in a while. Erin and Danielle, two girls that I was cool with in the class. All our classes were together. We were the three that get the highest grades in our class. It was three of us. I'm telling you, meet people at these places and you become friends forever with these people. They're your graduates. Y'all graduated together. You know, our graduation was fun too. I loved it. What's up, man? Peace to you too. Peace to you too, Yenda. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming too. I appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Yeah, man. I graduated from Gateway about, 2016. Yeah, 5 years ago. And then I just graduated in December from Albertus Magnus with my bachelor's. I was out of school for a year because of COVID and financial aid. The month of COVID happened in February of 2020. They said that they needed to see my taxes from 2018, 17. And so I told them, I said, okay, but child support, they take mine until I pay off the arrears that I owe. And I told them that, and they said, "Well, we don't have nothing on record," so they said we won't be able to give you financial aid this market period, this semester. So I missed that semester. COVID happened. I couldn't. The place was closed. I couldn't get my papers. I couldn't get no tax papers nowhere. So that was 2 semesters. The first semester they said, "Well, we'll try to see if we can get around it." Then they was like, "What about paying cash $4,000 for 3 classes?" I was like, "No, I'm not doing that." So 3 semesters went by. The 4th semester, I was like, you know what? I had to wait till summertime, and then the 4th semester, the whole year I missed. And I finally said, you know what? I'm just gonna put in for financial aid to get on my own, and that's what I did. And then they gave it. So I just when I should have just put in again and see what they would have did. But that's okay, because I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna continue until I get my master's. Hell love, that's right, bro. 4X. You from around there, man? Yeah, you from the 4X? One love, Hill 4X, baby. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I text you already, bro. Yeah, man. You know, so that's what it's about, man. I want this channel to get so lit. I mean, when I come up here, I want young people to come up here and respond and say, "How you doing, Mr. James? I took your advice today. I'm working. I'm going to school. I got out of the streets." You know, that's what I want to hear, man. And I'm going to hear it. Watch. I know I'm going to hear it because this channel ain't going nowhere. If you can come up here and get information, or you can come up here where you can talk to somebody and somebody can listen, that's me. Like, even if somebody come up here and be like, "Yo, what's your email?" Rosette Street? Okay, D-Rock. Rosette Street, baby. Tune in. Tune in. You know what I'm saying? And if a young person, Rosette Street in the Hill, 4X all day, baby. If somebody come to me or text or email me or comment and say, "Yo, bro, I need to hit you privately," I'm going to give them so they can hit me privately, and they can talk if they want to talk about something. We can talk. That's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it publicly. You can get in touch with me privately and we can talk, or whatever you're going through. I'll listen. That's the whole thing. I will listen. I won't say a word. If you just need me to listen, then I'll listen to whatever you got going on. That's what I'm here for. Sister, brother, whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. And that's how I give back. And that's the things I do in my community. I'm not worrying about nobody else that's not in these type of communities. And when I say my community, it don't have to be in my city or my state. It could be New York. It could be California, anywhere where people are struggling to live a normal, regular life. You know what I'm saying? With the essentials that people should have on a regular. Like, everybody should have this. Everybody should have health care. Everybody should have food. Everybody should have housing. Everybody should have cosmetics to wipe their butt, wash their butt, take a shower. You know what I'm saying? People should have clothes to put on. But you know what? All that stuff I named, a lot of people don't have. And nobody's trying to help them to get it. You know why? Because they don't care. But see, if we get people like me that care, which is a lot of us out there, but we just not connecting with each other. We're not connecting the dots. Everybody might do their little part. You might feed 2 homeless people today. You might have helped somebody get an apartment. You might have helped somebody get in a shelter. That's all good. But when you do it, let people know how you did it. Let people know you're here to help more people, not just that one person. Like, when I go outside and I see people standing in front of the package stores, sometimes people will see me buy somebody a beer or buy somebody a drink. And I know some people be like, "Why he doing that?" Because, see, I had a father that was an alcoholic. And he shook in the morning until he got a drink. So my father was at the point where he needed it. Or might go into convulsions and then die. Because with alcohol detox and benzo detox are the only things that can kill you. Heroin detox, you might wish you was dead, but you ain't gonna die. But alcohol detox and benzo detox can kill you if you're not properly detoxed. under the supervision of somebody who is medically equipped to handle the detox. And this is one thing that people are doing a lot of out here. They're mixing benzos with alcohol, and that's a killer. People have died doing that. And that's why they tell you when you go into detox, if you've been drinking, they won't let you in. I mean, if you've been taking benzos, they won't let you in. With alcohol, if you got a mixture, if you got out some kind of way, all I know is they won't let you in if you've been drinking and you've been taking benzos, and they won't let you in because that mixture can kill you with the methadone too. And that's why a lot of people that's on the methadone program, I try to tell them, like, benzos and methadone is dangerous, man. And then if you're drinking too on top of that, so you're mixing benzos with alcohol and methadone, you could go to sleep and not wake up because methadone slows your heart down already. Then the benzo, if you're taking the benzos, that's slowing you down, and then you're taking the alcohol, that's slowing you down. It's not a good combination. And people need to learn this stuff because some people don't know this stuff, man. And just like with the fentanyl thing, people are taking a chance doing that stuff and not knowing if you're going to wake up when you go to sleep, or you might nod off and not wake up. Like, I'm just so tired of them arresting the little guys all the time. The people that's on the street corner might be selling the nickel bags or the dime bags. Like, I want you to get the people that's bringing that shit in wholesale. Like, why we can't bust them? So then we ain't got to worry about the little guy in the corner, because if you bust the big time guy, then ain't no little time guy. But see, they don't want to do that because now that stopped all the arrests that's being made. That stopped all the shooting, killing, and robbing. That stops all the people that's getting busted with sales and possession. It stops all that. Some people might be out of a job if they have no crime. They don't have no drug selling, no drug using. You think if they wanted to stop drugs, they wouldn't be able to? Come on, man. They can stop these boats, these planes, search everyone that come through, every boat, every car that come through the border, every plane that flies through airspace. Come on, man. They don't want to, man. Because just like when Freeway Ricky Ross they was giving him all them drugs to sell, and look what they did to him. And after him, they used somebody else, like they're going to continue to keep doing. They'll use you up and spit you out. You think they care about somebody that cooperates with them? They hate a snitch, but they love to use them. This world, man, is just evil and corrupt. And if I don't take care of myself, nobody will. And that's what I be trying to tell these young kids out here. If you continue to live the way you're living, your future's going to be very hard. Why? Because after you get to an age where you can't live with your mama or live with a girl or live at your father's or your grandmother's house because they're not around no more because you're about 40, 50 years old and they all moved on or passed on or tired of your shit, and you sold drugs for 30 years, 40 years, and you never worked a day in your life, it's not going to be easy for you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You sold drugs for 40 years and you ain't got nothing to show for it. You go to jail. Now you come home. You ain't got nobody. You ain't got no family, no friends. It's just like, what's up? That's it. They can't take you, and they got their own problem, their own family. So what are you going to do? You come out of jail. You're 50-something years old. You ain't got no money, nowhere to go. What are you going to do? That's why, get it while you're young. Stop the nonsense. Go ahead and start working so you can retire early. If you ain't got no training, no skills, get some. It's not hard to get some skills. It's not hard at all. I told this kid today, man, you can go to Gateway for free. They'll pay for everything. You can go for a year and get certified on whatever you want to get, car, automobile, drug and alcohol counseling, phlebotomy, dental assistants, all these certifications are right there for the taking. All you got to do is go for 12 months. You can't do 12 months out of your life and you ain't doing nothing but sitting on the couch playing games anyway. Like, come on, man. Get some kind of motivation, man. Get some kind of motivation so you can do something in life instead of just being a street dude that's just standing around the corners laughing and joking and want to hear the latest gossip in the streets while you try to get a fast buck, which I'm not knocking because I did it for years. It was the wrong move, but I did it for years. I regret it. I had a lot of fun, though. I ain't gonna lie. I had a lot of fun. But I regret it. Because like I told you earlier, the streets ain't do nothing for me. But take. That's all it did. It just took. Until I woke up one day and say, you know what? I'm done with letting the streets just rape me. I'm done with it. And even though I say I'm done with it, you got people that's not going to believe you. And I don't give a damn. You ain't got to believe nothing I say, nothing I do, as long as I know. People be like, oh, he's still doing this. He's still doing that. Oh, he does that. He do this. They don't know for 1 minute what I do because they ain't around me and I'm not around them. So it don't matter what they think about me. Only thing that matters to me is, what my granddaughter and what my kids and my moms and think of me. And they're very proud of me right now because I'm doing something that they probably never thought I would do. People probably had given up on me, thought I was just going to always be in the streets. Oh, he's always going to be a hustler. He loves it too much. He's never going to stop. Because I might have said that dumb shit before. Just sounded like an idiot. I just thank God, man, that I was able to come up with the right choices in life today. I said today, today I made the right choices. I got my butt up. I went to work. I got off work. And I came home. And that was the right choices I made today. Tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing. And anytime I can come up here and just talk about hoping the young generation can get it together. I'm not talking about the ones that already got it together, because there's a lot of young people that got it together already, but I don't need to talk to them because they're already doing the right thing. I need to talk to the people that don't got it together. I need to hang around the people that don't got it together. I need to be in the midst of it if I want to see what's going on and try to be able to create some kind of answers for these kids, man. Like my boy Sean and my man Bordio, they got the checker thing, the chess thing they do. They was doing it every Saturday. The young kids come in, they teach them how to play chess like the game of life, and they, and then they put, what a productive member of society is supposed to be, so they're teaching the kids how to be productive, how to think. And that's a good idea. I forgot the name of the program, but it's a good program, man. And they've been running it pretty good. And I respect them for that. What's the name of the program? I forgot the name. That's a shame. When you get old, I forget a lot now, man. And I'm not saying I'm 55, man. And that's older than me, though. Because I remember when I was 20-something, I used to say, Mom, how old are you? She used to be like, boy, I'm 40-something. I'd be like, man, you old. Now I'd be like, man, 40 is not old. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm happy to make it to 55, man. I promise you I am. I'm happy to have made it to this. You know what I'm saying? But, I just was thinking about money, man, and how I used to chase it so hard. I didn't care about nothing or nobody as long as I got it. Even when I was young, when I was doing like bad stuff, like trying to take money and do robberies and stuff, I never felt comfortable doing robberies because I didn't want to have to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Especially for some nonsense. Like if we can do it without hurting nobody, then yeah. See, I wasn't that type. That's why I knew something was different about me. And I'm going to tell you, man, when you when you get a feeling and you get that feeling inside you and you know something ain't right, that's how I used to be when I was in the streets like that. I get this feeling like, no, you don't supposed to be doing this. God got something else for you. And somebody said yesterday, you know what? We still here for a reason. Because me and somebody was talking and we was like, a lot of our friends are dead or locked up with a lot of time. And he said, we still here for a reason. And when he said that, something just came over me like he's telling the truth, like I'm here for a reason. And then I started to say, like, what is that reason? What is my purpose? What do God want me to do in life while I'm here? It's something he want me to do. What is it? It could be doing what I'm doing right now, talking to people, working in the field of trying to help other people. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I go to work, man, and even if I'm not having no contact with none of the clients at the time, as far as like doing case manager work and stuff, I still talk to the guys and let them know I'm no different from they. And I let them know you can do the same thing I'm doing, bro. Because one of the dudes was like, for real, I can do. I was like, yeah, bro. All you got to do is go to school, man. You can do whatever you put your mind to. It was like, I'm thinking about doing it. So I was like, wow, see, if I can touch one person, that's why I always talk to people. How you doing, man? One young dude, he was standing by the car outside the van. I was taking some clients somewhere, and he stopped and let me go. So I was like, thank you, young fella. I appreciate it. He looked at me like he couldn't believe that I said thank you to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes all you got to do is have some courtesy and be nice. You know what I'm saying? Treat people respectfully. And it rubs off. And they might say, oh, okay, maybe I could try that. You know, some people you speak to, they don't say nothing. They keep on walking. I'd be like, wow, they got some issues, some anger issues or something, you know, especially when you speak to somebody that's a different color than you are, like their race is different. You know, you get some of the racist people, you know, they ain't speaking. You black, they say, man, I ain't speaking to this nigger. Are you crazy? Look at you like you crazy and keep on walking. I just keep on moving. Have a nice day. Because I'm not racist, so it don't piss me off like that. Now, if I was a racist brother and somebody racist, you know, shun them, I'm going to say something racial to you probably, but I'm not like that. You're not going to, because you have some kind of ignorance inside of you, I'm not gonna have none inside of me when it comes to race. I might be ignorant about some other stuff, but I'm not ignorant about that. I know that people are people. Because somebody's skin is a different color don't mean nothing. We bleed the same blood. We eat the same way. We use the bathroom the same way. We sleep the same way. All our organs are in the same places. Our heart is the same place. Our kidneys in the same place. Our ribs in the same place. There's only a difference of skin color, skin tone, melanin in the skin, and that's it. So when you raise your kids to be racial, you're just lying to them for a whole. So, you know, some of you grown kids that might be racist, your parents lied to you about black people so that you can hate them. And some of them kids have grown up to become adults, and then they teach their kids this stuff, just continue with these lies and lies and lies until one day something end up happening to one of your kids, or they end up doing something to hurt somebody that's another race, and they're in jail forever for some stupid shit. Then when they get older and are sat in jail for 30 years, then they were like, you know what? I was ignorant. You sure was. And that's why your butt been in here for 30 years. You know, you just have to think, man. You just have to think, man. You know, you can't let nobody trick you off your square. Because that's what they want to do. Can't let people trick you off your square. You got to stay the same. I hate the negativity gets views, but positive talk gets trash. You're right, Yender. I hate it. Keep doing my thing. You is Congress and Arch. That's right, baby. How you know, baby? You know I used to live on Arch Street. Me and Talena for years with my two daughters, Tiffany and Jamise. Jamise is the one that got killed. Yeah, stayed on Arch Street right there for years, bro. You right, though, man. Something positive, nobody wants to hear it. But if it's negative, you get 1 million views. But I'm going to keep on. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Mr. Sherman's a good guy too, man. Coolio. I ain't seen Coolio in a minute. I see you. I see you. I see Crazy Trav all the time with his loud self. Oh, for real? Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah. About a month ago. Yep, yep, yep. Yo, you seen Trav lately? His loud self? Yeah, I remember now. Okay, that's cool, man. Linda, make sure you subscribe to the page. You got a page? I'll subscribe to your stuff too if you got a page. Or you just come up here to see other people's stuff. That's how some people do. Yeah, near the store, right? Yeah. Yep. I've been on that. You ate out of that new spot on Congress Avenue, that the Dre's Kitchen. Okay. You got a platform too. I'll subscribe to yours if you got one. Yeah, I got a Nick channel too. It's called Nicks for Life, No Haters. Oh, you say you don't? Okay. Okay, that's cool though. You know. Man. So you be around there a lot though. You from over there. Yeah. That's how I connect. As long as I stay consistent and keep coming up here, people will see that I'm consistent and they'll start to do it. Yep. My kid's mother, yep. Yeah. I was telling my man Yenda how he from around my neighborhood, so I was like he knows my kids' family, everybody. I hit the button by this microphone. You got to keep your hand off that button because you hit that button and boom, it be off. You mess around, be talking for 2 hours, ain't nobody hit nothing. you know, I'm glad you stopped through though, my brother fam. You good, man. I appreciate you, man. I swear I do. That's what I be saying about all these cats that be from New Haven that I know. Like none of them be tuning in. They be talking. I be like, bro, you don't even gotta be home to tune in, bro. You can turn it from your phone. You don't have to stay up there. Just subscribe to the channel and view my video 1 time or 2 times or run the playlist, whatever. You don't even gotta be up there. Like I got like 4,000 friends on Facebook, but I only got 1,000 subscribers, and most of them ain't none of my friends. That's the crazy part. When I start doing videos, I'm gonna start posting them to YouTube. No, I'm not gonna do that because they'll be liking it over there, but won't come to YouTube and like it. And them likes and views won't get me nothing with YouTube. It got to be the views on YouTube. But I got some stuff. I'm gonna start interviewing people that's coming out of jail too. That's trying to do the right thing, and so I'm gonna set a format up to do that. But I want to have a nice little spot to do it in. I don't want to bring people to my home like that. So sooner or later, once I get it really going, I'm gonna get me a nice little spot like an office, and I'm gonna be able to do all that stuff from there because I'm gonna be trying to do one-on-one counseling anyway. So I'm gonna need a spot. A little bit of more time once I get this last diploma. Once I get this last diploma, man, and do the tests, social work, and get licensed to be an LSW, that's all I need. A lot of people getting a lot of letters behind their name. I think I'm gonna do the substance abuse. So I'm gonna take that test so I can get certified with that, and then I'm gonna do the thing for social work to get licensed for a licensed social worker. So once I do them 2 things, I can charge people to have one-on-ones, or if I want to do a group setting, I can do a group setting. So I'm gonna need an office definitely, but I'm not gonna need no office where I have to pay no lot of money. So if I can get some cheap spot somewhere good, because I don't want to be like in no professional good area, but where I want to be somewhere in the inner city. I want my office to be in the inner city, man. Bottom line. And ain't nothing wrong my office being in the inner city because it can still be a clean environment, it can still be a nice place. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to connect with the people. And I'm not going to be one of these people that gonna be trying to kill people. Like if your medical ain't covering, I still might, handle the group, but it just might not be as long as it would be if you was getting, if your medical was paying. But if we can work out some kind of payment arrangement, and I might do some pro bono cases, like, once in a while, just just to show people that I'm not just in it for no money. I'm in it to survive. I need money to survive, but I'm in it to help people. Like, and a lot of people is not in it for that. They're in it for just the money. Like, you know, I'm 50 something years old, so I'm like almost stuck in my ways. Like, as long as I got an apartment and a bed and some food, I would say wife, but she's not here. Yeah. When I talked about Apple, they went crazy, like 57,000 views, right? So I could have blew up from that day. All I had to do was keep talking about New York stuff, keep talking about different stuff. Champ Jones, yeah. Well, he in New Haven. I mean, I could have kept talking about, my channel would have been lit right now if I would have stayed on that type of time. But you know what? After I did that video, I sat back, I said, now, do I really want to, is this the way I really want to get views and start getting my channel going? Because I'm going to have to continue this type of content. And I was like, who am I helping doing this? And I was like, all I'm doing is talking junk about somebody I don't really know personally. I mean, like, these kids was around when I was going up top copping and stuff. So you would hear like there's different things and you would see people that was down with him. Like Rich Porter, I've seen him a few times because back in 85, what was it? 84, 85, 86. What year did this guy get killed? I forgot. You would hear stories and see people that was connected to him, but let me see. I'll tell you exactly what year. Oh, he lived in Hartford? Okay, yeah, that's what Talena was at when she got the fentanyl, because her half sister picked her up from Tamar House because his girlfriend was living in Hartford. So Talena went down there to spend time with her son for 2 days. Colleen comes and picks her up. And I guess she gave her some fentanyl or something, man. And they said she had fentanyl in her system. So somebody gave her some fentanyl. You know, and that fentanyl just killing people, man. It's killing people. Yeah. Rich Porter, he got killed in 1980, man. I mean 1990. He was only 24 years old, and they was getting bread. They used to call him Rich. Yeah, they had Harlem on smash, man. If you was getting any kind of dope or heroin back then, you was probably getting it from some of their people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it was connected to everybody, man. Like, but at that time, the nigga Alpo was going back and forth to DC. He wasn't really around like that, you know. And he didn't kill that brother for no because he lied. Who killed somebody because they lied to you? That was some crap. He killed that brother because he tried to take them kilos from him and go back to DC. And he thought nobody was going to know. No, that's what he did. But I just didn't like the fact that he was talking about, people was talking about the whole Harlem is in a frenzy. Like the whole Harlem just walking around like this scared. Like, who the hell is scared of this nigga, man? Like a nigga that been in the Fed joint for over 20 something years that told on people, that's home on witness protection, but the whole Harlem is scared of him. Is you crazy, man? Yo, they had more serious people in New York than Alpo, man. It was more people that was more dangerous than this dude in New York, bro. That's still around New York. Like, so why would they be scared of one guy that told on people? He wasn't even strong enough to hold his mouth shut and just do his time. The dude that killed people for you end up telling on him. Oh, yeah, thanks for the condolence about Talena, man. You know, it hurt me to my heart, man. Yeah, that video, man, I seen all the views. I was like, I start to stay that way, but I was like, that's not what I really want to do. So I sacrificed it. I could have, my channel would have been lit right now. I would have been getting commercials and getting paid and everything, but I didn't want to keep talking about famous people or, you know, people that's not going to respond back to me. But I'm talking about these people every day trying to get $1, you know. it's not real to me, because most of these dudes, like say you get on from talking about rappers, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, you making videos about these dudes every day, so you saying stuff. And I be hearing these people say, because Jay-Z be thinking about doing this, and he said he might do this, and I think he's gonna do this. All that stuff be opinions. It be stuff that you thought of in your head. It don't even be true. He's not thinking about nothing you saying on your video, unless you got some receipts and something he said out of his own mouth. But most of these people don't know these people to get no interviews. Some of these people know these people. They get interviews from these people, like the kid from Atlanta, B-High, whatever his name is. He can interview rappers and stars and talk about them because he know them, and they all stop by his joint. So he can do that. When you got somebody that's sitting home in a room all made up, looking like they somewhere else, like, you know, like they got it going on, and they right at home in another room like I am, you know what I'm saying? And they make it seem like they know these people. Like, stop it. These people are never going to respond to you, like I said, unless you know them. So I try to deal with people that I can respond with, that I can talk to, that's going to respond back to me. You know what I'm saying? Normal, everyday people. If you get a response from a famous person when you write on their comment on their platforms, it's rare that you get one of them to comment back. Like only one time I had made a comment to Julius Randle about something, and he commented back. It must have really struck a nerve, because this was last year. I told him he was a bum. He texted me back. I got the text somewhere, but I laughed. I said, "Wow," he texted me back. He was pissed off, but he was a bum that year. But he's good this year though. Yeah, that dude Apple, he pissed me off, man, with that. And then you're gonna come home and try to make a video about Rich Porter and talking about the reason you killed him is because he lied to you. Who the hell are you? That's what I mean about. That's a perfect example. Oh, Kev Mack responded to you. What'd he say? And what'd he say to you? Kev Mack be making the videos about them LA dudes, right? You must have pissed him off. Yeah. And this is the perfect thing when I say the root of evil, the money can be the root of evil. Perfect example. What I was saying about, oh, he forgot what he said, but he responded, huh? I know. That's wild when you see that. But listen, you see how Alpo killed his best friend because he seen the kilos that he thought he could get away with. Nobody would know that he was back down in New York, and he could kill his best friend and then take the keys and then go back to DC and act like he don't know what happened. You know, but as soon as that shit happened, they knew what happened, man. They knew what happened. You know, and then he went back down there where he had got the kid out of jail, Wayne Perry, the murderer that he got out of jail to protect him, that he killed about 4 or 5 people for Alpo. When Alpo got shot in DC and them dudes robbed him, he was scared. So he got Wayne out of jail, put him down as his hitman, and they went to killing people. And that's how he was protected. But when the feds scooped him, he told on the boy. He told on Wayne Perry. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Public information. Wayne Perry is doing life in a federal penitentiary because of Alpo. So all that you didn't tell on nobody from New York, what the hell do that mean? You still told on somebody. You told on that brother that dedicated his life to you, to kill people for you. And what do? Yeah, he killed this person. Yeah, he killed that person. Yeah, I paid him to do this one. I paid him to do that one. Yeah, he did this one. Oh, yeah, I helped him. I was there. But he don't get no time. That's why I say the system is crooked, y'all. And that's why I said money is the root to all evil. It can be the root to all evil, because with money, you can do what you want, get out of any kind of trouble, and people can do to you what they want. And that's including the government. They can do what they want to you. They can frame you. They can set you up. You know why? Because they got all the money in the world. And they use it to be evil against people. Especially people of color with no money. That's why I say we have to be our own. We got to be like Akon. Shout out to Akon. Akon about to have his own money, y'all, in Africa. His own city should be up. They said 2036. That's only 15 years away. He's going to have his own city in Africa, bro and sis. That's what I'm talking about. And he's going to have his own money. Akon was smart. He raped the United States and went back to Africa. What they got the other dude, the old broke down dude trying to be Akon. What's his name? JT Money, the one that ran from Atlanta and went down Africa and then brung his family down there. Now he down there hating on Curtis Snow. JT, whatever his name is. You know, try to dog Curtis Snow, try to show people that he signed his life over for $500 on some piece of paper. You know, he tried to dog that man. You shouldn't. That man looked out for you. He put you on with that Snow on the Bluff, and then you went to taking everybody money and ran to Africa. But he doing a lot down in Africa. I gotta say, he might have ran off with people money and took people money and sold property and liquidated all his assets and ran to Africa. But he did it, and he down there doing his thing. I don't like what he did. Because he go down there and now he want to talk about the United States. And the United States is what gave you all that money you took down there. You know what I'm saying? So people kill me when they leave a place. Now they want to down it. But it was all right when you was living here, hustling, running amok in the streets, serving your own people drugs and shooting your own people. You know, it was cool then. But now that you left, now it's the worst place in the world. Come on, man. Stop it, man. You ain't. As soon as you run out of money down there, them people will turn their backs on you. So you got money, of course they're gonna be on your side, making you feel like everything's good. Stop paying them people and see what happens. They might be at your door, some big Ginzus speaking in Jamaican. You won't even be. Speaking in African, you don't even know what the hell they saying. You're right? Thanks to the Chinese. People from DC and B-more. I've been down B-more before, man. They be cracking down there. It's a lot of chicks in B-more that they be having little chick crews. They be hustling. I seen this girl pull up in like a nice Lexus. She had another chick with her. They got out the car. They had poles on them. They told niggas they better get out the line, straighten the line up. I said, wow, these chicks running things down here. They wasn't living right, but they was running things. I said, okay, this how they do it down there? For real. They was doing their thing down there. I wasn't mad at them. But yeah, that's what I mean about the money being the root of all evil. Some people get on and they start doing crooked stuff so they can continue to get the money. The flow might have dried up. So now they got to do something that could land them in jail or could get them hurt, but they do it because they just see the money. They don't think about no consequences. And I was like that at one time. I didn't care about no consequences. Oh well, if it happened, it happened. That's what I used to say until it happened. Like, please, God, you get me out of this. I'll never do it again. 2 days later, please, God, if you get me out of this, I'll never do it again. And God said, I'm going to get you out of it. I'm going to take you out of this cell, and they're going to take you to another cell, and you're going to get some time, and then you're going to be out of it. You know? I don't know. That's what I've been looking for, because my sister was arguing me down, telling me that he died. I said, DMX did not die. They said he came out of it, and I seen a picture with his hands, the peace sign. I was like, so he can't? I hope not. Because they said the brother came out of it. I don't know. I'm about to check an update, man. Yeah, that's cool right there. After being rushed to ICU, I know my sister ain't know what she was talking about, man. She thinks she know everything. You cannot tell my sister nothing. She'll say, I think I know everything, but it be her. They must be doing a live on it or something. No, let me see.
Having a prayer for DMX in front of White Plains Hospital.
Yeah, White Plains Hospital.
Yesterday, the Rough Riders team and, who brought the motorcycles out was playing music for DMX. And just, listen, man, people are trying to do whatever they can to make sure the bro DMX gets through this instance.
Oh, they try to bring the motorcycles, hoping he hit the motorcycles and might wake him up.
Is that there was some sort of heart attack.
He had a heart attack.
We also know that he's in ICU. And he's on life support.
Oh, my
Reports
God.
are saying he's breathing on his own. And according to our very own Lisa Evers,
that's not true.
She was explaining that his family and the information she has was basically, she was told it will take a miracle for him to make a full recovery.
Damn. You hear that, Yender?
That we're seeing.
Damn. They said it's going to take a miracle.
Like, low brain activity.
Low brain activity. Vegetative state, yep. He might not make it.
That if any piece of them are true, it sounds like, a full recovery would be very hard,
Well, God got the last word, though. I know that. God got the last word.
And was not getting oxygen to the brain for an extended period of time. It happened to my dad. It happened to my mom that way.
Too long of a time without oxygen. That's what happened to my Talena, Yender. That's what happened to Talena. She didn't get. They were too late when they came. Her breathing was real slow, and it wasn't enough. So, they're trying to call me, man. I ain't talking to this dude. Her breathing was real slow, and it wasn't. She didn't get enough oxygen to her brain, so that's how they wasn't able to save her.
Damage is irreversible.
Damn, DMX, he was doing so good. I just watched him on Drunk Champs a couple times.
So it does appear so dire. It's so sad. He's so iconic. It's not like we can sit here and act as if we have not given DMX his flowers. He definitely has known what he's meant to hip hop. I feel strongly about that.
Yep.
That he's been celebrated.
He's one of the icons from hip hop.
But this is still so hard, man, because we all
addiction, man. That's what I say. Addiction is serious, no matter who you are. Money don't stop you from being addicted. He's done so much
incredible stuff in the world, and he's also had such demons that he's had to fight. And
it's goodness.
It's heartbreaking to watch, honestly. Yeah. There's no other words. And we just all we
there
can
is
do
no
now
other words.
Is
just pray.
And fans, and and I'm seeing his family and friends. Is hope for the best.
I'm not gonna go on no pages and say my prayers go out to Dick because I know it's nobody. He's not gonna get it, and his family's not gonna get it. So,
like I said,
I'll just say it out loud and like I pray for anybody. But I hope that brother come out of it. But like they said, it's not a good chance. Now look what somebody wrote. This is what I mean about, this is, if you still here, if anybody's still listening, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The dude from, I guess this page is IDN TV. He got 65K views. So, he's getting views and he's getting paid. But look what this thing says. DMX update. Kids flying to New York to say final goodbye. Goodbyes. Fans show up to the hospital. Why would you tell people to fly in? They're not flying. They're just flying in for support. What do you mean saying goodbyes? Like
a big mistake and actually misquoted DMX's condition. We actually follow up and give you guys a quick update on what's going on.
They didn't make no mistake.
Now, DMX's lawyer made a mistake. His lawyer said this. He says, "We are issuing this statement to combat all of the false and misleading reports that are circulating on social media. Last night, Earl DMX Simmons was rushed to the hospital after collapsing at home.
This is still the last one at home.
He remains in
this dude said he apologized. You ain't apologized. You wrote that title so you can get views. Ain't nobody stupid, man. Stop it. You didn't make no mistake. You did it on purpose, bro. You took somebody's situation. Yeah, clickbaiting. Just exactly. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And that's a shame that you got to do that. You already got viewers. You got 65,000 views for that. So you getting YouTube money already. Like, why would you do that? People try to get money off anybody's situation, man. Like, that's why I say it's all about the money, man, for everybody, man. Hot entertainment. Look, this is how they want you to read about 6ix9ine. Things just took a turn for the worse for 6ix9ine. After this, they said, Dennison's update on DMX. Mom, they do anything because they know somebody gonna want to click in to see what's going on. I ain't mad at him. I hear him. Everybody got a DMX update. Everybody platform. Look, Hassan Campbell. He's the most. Do you listen to Hassan Campbell? The reason why I don't really rock with him because he started his platform out as to be somebody who's going to be a voice for people who be sexually molested at a young age. You know, that's what he started out as. Bambaataa did it to him and all this and da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to make sure I expose him. He's going to jail. Then all of a sudden, you switch from that to now you're a celebrity commentator now. You don't talk nothing about trying to help the kids come through sexual assault. You don't talk about nothing on trying to get people help if they might need the help if they're a rape victim or anything. You don't talk about none of that stuff no more. All you talk about is what celebrities are doing. And then if that's not working, you'll start a fight with somebody on YouTube to get views. Then you'll apologize to them. Then once your views die down again, you'll start a fight with somebody else. Then you'll apologize to him. Come on, man. Then you act a fool on the video because you know it's going to get some views. You get drunk and start acting a fool. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you, an actor? Like, be yourself, man. You know, help them kids out like you said you was going to do. Because God don't forget nothing. You came up here with one crate. That's why Bambaataa sitting back laughing at him. That's why he never responded to none of it. He never responded to none of it. Because I hate to say it, because it just seems like garbage because you didn't do nothing about it. And he's still around. And if he is molesting kids, he's still out there to do it because you ain't doing nothing about it. And you ain't trying to show us that he is out there doing that. So, you know, you's a phony. So I be asking him, I don't know why none of his stuff even come up in my time feed because I don't watch it. When he first started, the sign-up process is super easy. I used to come up there because I said, oh, I feel bad for this dude. That's what I said. And then I was like, nah. I seen that he wasn't serious. He wasn't serious. You know, he just wanted a platform and he got it, so he good now. So that's how I see that. Oh, all right, y'all. I'm about to. I see you later, brother. I'm about to get on out of here and go check this game out. I'll be back on the Knicks for life after it's over. If we win, if we win. Salute to everybody that came. It's your boy Jay Hud. I'm out of here.